Hey yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the mega ship that we're working on for our career mode. So anyways guys, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first thing you guys will notice is I'm on this island and nothing else is unlocked. And I have $30,000. So since they added the AI ships to the default game, it basically ruins your saves. Well, I'm not certain if that's the case, but the save file that I had my career mode on is now corrupt, so it basically started over for it. But I did have $250,000 and 2 islands unlocked, so I'm just going to go ahead and start up a custom game, and then we'll do that and go from there. So I am going to turn research off. I'll go over everything, but let me just show you really quickly. Okay, so this was, I just loaded up my career save. So let's just go ahead, quit without saving, and let's go ahead, go over the things that we're going to do for it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do a custom game. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, let's see. We're going to just start off at the, okay, where is it? We're gonna start at the North Harbor. And yeah, wait. Okay, hold on. How am I going to get custom money? That's something I'll have to figure out. Alright, now that we're in. Alright, so we're going to leave the override weather, override time off. Okay, so infinite electricity. Okay, unlock all components. Infinite money. Where is that? There we go. Okay. So we only get 20,000. So what we're gonna do, it's going to be kind of interesting. We're just going to go ahead and turn infinite money off for the moment, and I guess we'll just build the boat that way, I guess. So it's going to have to be that way, sadly, but let's just go ahead and start off with the episode. So we're going to go ahead and work on the crane first. So I have been doing a bunch of research on cranes. Well, not research, but time looking at cranes and seeing how some of them work for these types of ships. So it's the one I'm going to do is going to sort of be kind of interesting. So it's basically going to be one tall arm that goes up. There's going to be pistons that will prevent it from falling over. It's going to be it's difficult for me to explain. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start with a couple pivots up here like that. Okay, let's go ahead and merge them really quickly like so. And let's just go ahead and build up to, we'll go with right here. That's a decent height. So what I think we could do to solve that is probably just put some weights. So we'll just grab some weight blocks. Let's just go ahead and fill it in just like this, potentially. Actually, you know what? What we can do is we can grab these, move them a block, I suppose. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and move this entire thing a little bit closer so it's closer to the magnons. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete these 3 blocks. Okay, let's cut it, and we'll paste it right here. Will that even reach? I think it will. Alright, let's spawn in and check. Nope, it's not close enough. Alright, let's go ahead and move the pistons. Alright, so let's grab it, all of it, and there we go. Alright, let's move it back a block. There we go. Let's merge it. That didn't work, so let's try this again. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead, spawn in. Alright, cool. That works. So that's probably going to be a lot stronger than other cranes. So let's go ahead and okay, let's go ahead and work on the second part. So it's gonna be a 2-part crane. Yes, I believe so. So, just to try out and see the range, let's go ahead and place this battery down and a throttle lever. Let's just place the throttle right here. Let's connect this to the pistons, I meant. Alright, let's connect this to the battery to the pistons. So it has power and electricity. Oh, sorry. It has a number and electricity. So, let's just go ahead and teleport here. Okay, so it goes vertical. Alright, cool. So it has a pretty good range. It goes all the way down to here. I almost wonder, can we get the crane further down in the downward angle, if that makes sense? So the magnets were here, but let's go ahead and place them right here and try that. That might work. Okay, they're not close enough. Let's go ahead and let's do something about that. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do here. So we're just gonna build the second half of the cranes, because the second half is going to have more stability to it. Not stability, but more support right here. More weight right here, I meant to say. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and add some more pistons higher up. So let's copy this. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it right here. Like so. Let's merge it. Alright, so right here, we're going to go ahead and add a couple of hinges. All the way like this. Alright, so these three are going to be merged. So let's do that really quickly. There we go. Alright, so this is going to be a bent part of it. So let's add the magnets right here. I think we'll have to go a little bit closer. Probably right here. Yeah, let's try that first. Alright, so let's build this little wedge right here. And then we'll use the 1x4 wedge across here. Well, actually, we'll probably build it right here. So let's fill in right here to here really quickly, and let's build this a little ways out, just to right there. Alright, let's spawn in and see how it looks. Okay, that did not work. We're gonna have to leave the magnets further down. So let's go ahead, grab, so let's, if we can use the selection grid. There we go. Alright, okay, so that's grabbing the other magnets. We'll just go ahead and replace them. So let's delete all that. Let's place these three. Okay, let's grab a 1x4 wedge. And let's just place it like that. Alright, let's see how it looks. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that or not. You know what? What we can do is we can go ahead and just delete this upper part. Actually, you know what? Let's change it a bit. So this isn't going to go outward like this. It's going to be down, and we'll have it sort of be like the second part. I don't know how I could explain it, but actually, you know what? We're just going to delete the second half of this crane so it doesn't bend. So let's go ahead and delete the pistons and the hinges. Alright, so up top we're going to have a winch. We'll go with this winch. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete this right here. Actually, leave it there. Okay, so let's grab, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and spawn in and see how that looks. I don't know if we should go with this design. I think it should be further down, so let's go ahead, spawn it. Well, not spawn it. Let's go ahead and fix that really quickly. So, what we're going to do is we're going to move the magnets back up a block. Maybe it'll go up 2 blocks and see how that looks. If it works. It might be hard to tell. Okay, is that going to connect? Okay, that did connect. But to make it easier, what we can do is we can go ahead and rotate the crane, which might have been more helpful at the beginning. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab this. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab just this part. So we're going to rotate it flat. We're going to drag it down to the hinges right here. Let's paste it. Let's merge it. Alright, so this crane, let's just, before we do anything, let's just place it like that. Alright, so let's grab the crane now. So we'll go down to here, and we will go ahead and bend it down like this. Alright, so let's paste it. Alright, let's go ahead and spawn in, see how it looks. Oh, that worked. That actually worked pretty good. So let's go ahead and make a bigger crane. So actually let's make it steeper. So let's grab these and we'll place them back here. And let's spawn in and see how it looks. Okay, that worked. Alright, so we can make the crane bigger from there. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and fix the area around the magnets for the crane. So let's just go ahead and delete all of this. Let's just add these wedges right here. Alright, okay, so I think we can go ahead and drag this to probably over here. Maybe we can just, we'll just go ahead and delete to there. So let's grab a 1x4 wedge and let's form a area for a winch. This one right here. Alright, let's spawn in and see how it looks. Okay, so that took a sec, but that really looks ugly, so I'm going to fix that. So we do not want it to look like that. So we're just going to go ahead and add the winch on facing down like this. So let's just delete this part right here. Let's grab a 1x4 wedge. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Actually, you know what? So what we could do is we're going to just go ahead and delete that part right there, and we could just go ahead and make it face down like that. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly decorate it a bit. So let's grab some rails, this one, right here. Alright, now let's go ahead and turn it to black. And let's just go ahead and drag it along just like this. Okay, so we can delete that and we can get a bit more length out of it. So I'm just going to quickly place the other ones like this if they actually want to fold properly. Alright, that works, I guess. Nope, you know what, never mind, I'm not going to build them on the bottom. I'm going to build them on the top, so I'm going to do that really quickly. Alright, cool. That looks good. We're going to go with that. Alright, so we're just going to quickly fix that really quickly. Alright, so let's just delete that little bit right there. Actually, no, we'll leave it there. But what we will do is we will fix this so it's like that. And let's go ahead and add the power and throttle back to it to see how it looks. Oh, it still has it. Alright, let's go ahead and spawn in and see how it looks really quickly. Alright, now that we're on it, let's go ahead, crank it down. Okay, so it does go down pretty far. Now if we crank it up, that's pretty good range actually. I like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on the rotation problem. Well, not a problem, but let's go ahead and add it so it rotates. So let's grab the entire crane really quickly. The entire thing, so let's just, oh, that was a mistake, whoopsie. So let's go ahead, select a giant box around it. Let's not go any higher than this right here. So let's go ahead, cut it, and we'll paste it. So now it's a different entity than the other. So let's grab a robotic hinge. We'll go with this one. And let's place it down. Okay, let's merge it to the crane. There we go. Alright, cool. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select the entire crane, everything on it, including this. I'm going to save it as crane. Alright, save it. Okay, let's save this boat. Now let's go ahead and load up the crane. Okay, so what we can do now is we can replace all colors with this dark red, which that way, when we paste it back onto the boat, it will be a dark red, and we don't have to paint it in detail. It'll be a lot quicker to paint it. So let's just paste it in. Awesome. Let's go ahead and merge it. Alright, let's paint these rails back to the color black really quickly. Awesome. Oh, there we go. Alright, so let's just add some decoration wedges, so let's just decorate it really quickly. So we'll just go like that. Okay, so we'll just leave this and just place 2 right here, just for now. Actually, you know what? This side we'll leave it like that. These we'll just get rid of since there's not really a need. Okay, so where should we control it? Actually, you know what? I think we should control it from the bridge. That would... No, because the smokestacks would be in the way. So we'll just probably add a control here next episode. So let's go ahead and work on the other cranes. So first thing is first, let's copy it. Let's invert it. And let's paste it over here. Okay, now let's merge it. Awesome, awesome. Okay, cool. Now, let's go ahead and add a couple more cranes. So, we get started on those. So, these are 2 back cranes. We're going to add 1 gigantic crane here in a couple episodes later. And we're going to add several side cranes that are a lot smaller. They're just for utility and such. So, I think we'll do the cranes. I guess, actually, you know what? I don't think it would be a bad idea, but we could copy and paste them just over here. So they're the exact same crane. And we could just invert them like this. And if we paste them right here, it would fit, but we'd have to we'd have to change this around so we can actually get to the thing right there. But we could also put it right here and just move the ladder to over here. That way we could have this crane control this thing right here, I suppose. Well, I didn't mean that. I meant you could have a controller station for the crane right here. Alright, so let's just, you know what, let's just go ahead and paste it right here. So now let's invert it and put it on the other side. Actually, you know what, let's make it a block away from the wall so we could add extra details. Alright, let's do the same over here. Okay, let's merge it on both sides. Let's get rid of these rails. Okay, let's grab a 1x2 wedge. Let's paint it red. And let's add these supports. It will add some good details to it. So let's go ahead and add it on all 4 sides. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that makes it look more stable. So is it all merged? Okay. You know what? These cranes... Okay, what if I made the cranes yellow? I'm not certain I'm up for that idea, but I'm not really down for... Or, I don't... Okay. Okay, so all the cranes are up. I think I'm going to change them to the color yellow. So I'm just going to grab this crane right here. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to press new vehicle. I'm just going to quickly paste it. Okay, I'm going to replace all colors with red. Or, sorry, yellow. Okay, that's a decent color. So let's go ahead, cut it, And let's load the boat back up. And let's paste it in the separate places. Alright, so let's paste it here. And let's invert it and paste it here. Okay. Let's turn it around. Let's move it to the back. Alright, let's line it up perfectly. So it needs to go over a block. Back a block. Alright. So we can go ahead and paste it in. And let's do the same for the other side. So let's invert it. And let's go ahead and paste it in. Alright, let's merge it really quickly for all 4 of them. Alright, cool. So these front cranes are going to be a little bit different. They're going to be a little bit lower down. So to do that, we're just going to move the magnets farther forward. So they'll probably be right here. So let's go ahead add these wedges and let's spawn it in and see how it looks. Okay, that was a bit far back. Let's go ahead and move it so it faces a little bit higher up. So let's go ahead and grab them with the select tool all the way across. Alright, let's move it back a block. Oh, that did not grab it. Alright, clear content, Control Z, let's select it again. There we go. Alright, let's paste it right here. Let's merge it and let's spawn it in. That doesn't look half bad. I kind of like that. But for these cranes right here, I'm going to make them slightly shorter and yeah, just slightly shorter, I guess, by 4 blocks each. So let's delete that. Okay, let's go ahead and select it all, including this side over here. Okay, let's cut it. We'll move it back. Let's paste it. Let's merge it. Alright. Okay, for these cranes, I'm going to go ahead and select them all the way. Just the top part down to the pivot. Alright, we'll cut it and we'll drag it down several blocks, probably to right here. Yeah, that's a decent height. So let's merge it. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and move it down a few blocks further. Alright, that's good. Let's merge it. And let's do the same for the other side, but what we're going to do instead of redoing that entire process, we're just going to select this one, including everything, including the rails, all that. Clear content. We'll move the grid over. We'll copy it. And we'll paste it right here. There we go. Okay, let's merge it. Let's delete the batteries because we don't need those. And let's fix this paint job really quickly. Alright, there we go. Awesome. You know what? For how short they are. Man, I can't speak today. Alright, let's just move them back because it might look better that way. Let's merge it. Let's spawn in. Let's see how it looks. Because I don't want them to look identical to those. Okay, so they don't look that bad actually. Oh. Alright, let's see how good it looks. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. So in next episode, we're going to do the mega crane for it. That'll be very, very big. And yeah, so thank you guys all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord. It'll be linked down below. And while you're at it, you might as well turn on notifications so you're notified every time I upload. Anyways, guys, bye for now.